Hello, welcome in. Today is February 19th, 2024, and today is day 40 of 100. 100 days, 100 ways, trails taken. Our trail marker today is still Where Have You Been? And the subheading is Occupations. Tomorrow we get a new one. So today's question is, what did you always dream of being when you grew up? The world's your oyster. There's still time. Okay, so what did you always dream of becoming when you grew up? So many choices, right? And when we're young, we're like, we think we can do anything, which we actually can. But then a lot of times we're squashed, as little people, and we're told, well, that's dumb, or what do you want to do that for? Or when you're younger, we don't really know that we shouldn't put so much weight into what everybody else believes or thinks. If you had dared to be great, where would you end up? Would you be where you are now? Or would you be on a different path? So it took me a while to dare to be great. So this is my path now, right? When I was younger, I wanted to be, I used to move the furniture all around. So definitely I wanted to be an interior decorator. My mother always let me shovel the furniture wherever I wanted it to go. I don't know, it's like wherever it felt good is where I would put it. And, I guess maybe inherently that's some kind of energetic way of doing things. She indulged me in that way. Also, I was moving furniture around because I wanted to be a flight attendant. My mother had worked for Air Canada when I was very small, and I always thought that was cool. Not that she was a flight attendant, but it was, sparked a little interest. I always wanted to go and travel and see and do. My extent of traveling when I was young was coming back to Ontario. So I'd been in the airplane a few times, and I really liked the whole excitement of going somewhere and, helping people get there. And the stewardesses, I think they were called back then. Yes, stewardess and stewards. And now, of course, they're flight attendants. But fun, really fun, getting to meet so many different people. And most people who are there when they're on a plane are going somewhere exciting or interesting most of the time, I would think. I always thought that would be a really cool kind of job. Also, I wanted to be an Olympian. I was a bit of an athlete when I was younger, and didn't stick with it. I let all the worldly things and starting smoking and fooling around, staying out too late and not obeying my parents and doing all the things that, would lead you away from being an Olympian. There came a time when I realized that wasn't going to happen. And that's okay, because I do have a cousin that went on to do that with swimming. So at least somebody got to live that dream. And seeing how much hard work that took for her to get there, that's commitment. So I was not committed, let's say that. I always wanted to do something interesting, like make a big impact in the world and win a Nobel Peace Prize or something. There's still time for something like that, right? And becoming an author, which I did also. Kind of haphazardly, but it's happened anyways. And I'm sure there'll be some more authoring, writing in my future. We're never too old, right? Just always keep growing and learning and moving forward. And if you have dreams, you should see if you could still live them. I mean, if you want to run off with the circus or something, maybe that might not be a good idea, but hey, you never know what is stopping you. What other people think? Maybe. Dare to be great. I think that is one of my things. It's one of my, is it called a motto? Yeah. Dare to be great. I don't know. It's one of those things that I tell myself, and I'm striving for that, because why not? Why not be the best me I can possibly be? Aptitude testing. I don't know if any of you did that when you were in high school. We did that, I think it was the ninth grade. And it came out as I should be a social worker. And at that time, in the ninth grade, with everything that was going on in my world, that just seemed like the most ridiculous thing. And the last job I would want. It didn't seem glamorous. It didn't seem fun, interesting. But to be of service now as an adult, a mature adult, I feel like it's such a noble, such a necessary vocation. I guess is it called a vocation? Being a social worker, like helping people, being of service. That's so that's honorable, and yeah, I wish I would have maybe fell into that a little sooner. So I kind of feel like what I'm doing now is, along the same lines. So I feel good about doing it, and I feel like I am doing maybe not exactly what I dreamed of as a child, but at least kind of heading that way and figuring out the feeling that I want to have about the work that I do and the job that I'm in, and getting up every day and feeling like you want to go do that job. I think that should be everybody's first, maybe not your very first thought when you wake up, but to feel excited about getting out of bed to go and do something that lights you up and makes you feel like you're contributing. And not much more we can ask for, I don't think. So I hope you're living your dream, and I hope you're loving your job, whatever it may be. And if it's, not the thing you want to do and not the thing you want to spend the rest of your life doing, well, maybe it's time to start thinking about what else you might want to do or what you wanted to be when you grew up. Anyways, I hope you have a great day and some good things to contemplate on, I think. And till tomorrow, be well.